Congress's Haryana drubbing, the ally seems to be taking on when it comes to the Congress party. Let's talk about Uddhav Thackeray faction, Sena. The Shiv Sena, exactly what is now seems to be seeing in its mouthpiece, the editorial Saamana, is concerned because when it comes to the election results that have now come in of Haryana at least, and when it comes to the Congress's performance in both Haryana and Jammu and Kashmir, that when it comes to the party has been a dismal one. Was the party riding on a wave of overconfidence? Because here it seems that the Uddhav Thackeray faction is mocking the Congress, a party that it is an alliance with. Of course, several reports of internal rifts and differences that have emerged time and again. Let's in the meantime also talk about how the Uddhav Thackeray Sena, when it comes to the Shiv Sena, has been mocking the Congress party and questioning if it can convert the loss into a win for the upcoming assembly elections in the state of Maharashtra as well. Even when it comes to the differences that the Congress party had in its camp of Haryana, that was the one that led to the party sinking when it comes to its own performance in Congress in Haryana. That seems to be the Uddhav Sena seems to be questioning in its editorial mouthpiece. ये नतीजे क्या कहते हैं in Saamana? That is the big headline that Uddhav Sena editorial mouthpiece seems to be putting out कि ये नतीजे आखिरकार क्या कहते हैं. हरियाणा और जम्मू कश्मीर विधानसभा चुनाव के नतीजे भाजपा कांग्रेस के लिए चौंकाने वाले हैं. हरियाणा में कांग्रेस की हार की वजह, जहां तक अगर आत्मविश्वास की बात की जाए या स्थानीय नेताओं की नाफरमानी, और माना जा रहा है कि कोई भी मजबूती से नहीं कह रहा कि हरियाणा में दोबारा भाजपा की सरकार आएगी. कुल मिलाकर अगर माहौल यही बन रहा था कि कांग्रेस की जीत एक तरफा होगी, लेकिन जीत की पारी होकर और वहीं पर अगर इसमें हार को किस तरह से बदला जाए, ये कांग्रेस से ही सीखा जा सकता है. हरियाणा में भाजपा की विरोधी माहौल था और इसी माहौल को देखकर भाजपा के मंत्रियों और उम्मीदवारों ने काफी काम किया. सो दिस इज एज फार एज द एडिटोरियल माउथपीस एंड एक्सर्ट दैट is now concerned, that is now coming in and mocking the Congress party, saying that the wave already was in the favor of the Congress party. Arunil, good morning. But जीत को हार में कैसे बदलना है, ये आखिरकार कोई कांग्रेस से सीखे. This is what Uddhav Sena is writing in its editorial mouthpiece.
Well, a dig has been taken by Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena in their mouthpiece Saamana against their own alliance partner, that is the Congress party. How do you look at this defeat in Haryana? This is basically being pointed out. What Uddhav Thackeray's party is saying, that it was because of the high-handedness as well as the overconfidence that was being shown by the local Congress leadership in Maharashtra. That is why this defeat has come. The Congress was expected to win in Haryana, but only the Congress party knows how to snatch a defeat from a winning position. That is what a scathing attack has been launched by Uddhav Thackeray's party. They have also said that the local Congress leadership in Maharashtra should learn from the situation in Haryana. A kind of an advantageous situation is being presented by Uddhav Thackeray's party, because we have seen the kind of pressure that has been mounted by the local Maharashtra Congress leadership on Uddhav Thackeray with respect to the seat sharing discussions that have been taking place. Also, they have said that it is because of Huda that Congress, which was in a winning position, he has basically sunk the ship of the Congress party in Haryana. Aam Aadmi party was ignored. Several smaller parties were ignored, and that is why the anti-BJP environment that was there in the state of Haryana, according to Uddhav Thackeray's party, that was not cashed into well by the Congress party.
As far as within the parties is also concerned, Arunil, if you can talk more on that as far as BJP's performance within the Mahayuti and Congress's performance within the MVA.
Well, what exactly the Haryana results, Amita, will do is, basically before the Haryana results were announced, the Congress was feeling that they were basically preparing to burst crackers. They were preparing to celebrate their expected victory in Haryana. But now it basically puts the Congress party on the back foot when it comes to the seat sharing agreements that have been taking place. Uddhav Thackeray also immediately after the Haryana debacle for the Congress party announced that the Congress and the NCP should, the Maha Vikas Aghadi basically should announce their CM candidate beforehand. We should have a CM face like the Mahayuti has, and anybody that the Congress the NCP and Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena decide, I will be favouring that person for the benefit of Maharashtra. So kind of a pressure that has been mounted by Uddhav Thackeray's party. Now what it changes for the BJP? The BJP was considered to be slightly on the back foot, with CM Shinde taking the lead in the Mahayuti. But now the lead again goes to the BJP party. We also saw CM Shinde's party leaders also celebrating PM Modi and BJP's victory in Haryana. So the bargaining power of the BJP increases. The bargaining power of the Congress party decreases in Mahavikas.
Well, that seems to be the changing equations, because the poll bugle for the state of Maharashtra has already been sounded and doubling the efforts in the work there, because Maharashtra is no Haryana. There would be a completely different ground rule and strategies. And of course, when it comes to alliances that come into play for the state of Maharashtra. Thank you very much, Arunil, for joining in. Now, as we've been talking about the hat-trick that the BJP has secured in winning Haryana with 48 seats and halting Congress's possible comeback in the state after almost a decade. And as soon as the BJP took a dramatic lead in Haryana, more or so, it was around noon yesterday when the numbers suddenly started to change and the BJP was in the lead. The BJP anticipated this and calling this that now it seems the Congress party would be raising questions against the Election Commission and also against the EVMs, and this is exactly what had happened. The Congress party now made the allegation that the poll body is deliberately not updating the data in order to show a different viewpoint on the election results, and it seems to be in a denial mode. Let's listen in as far as the reactions coming in from the Congress.
हरियाणा में चुनाव हुआ, जिसके नतीजे बिल्कुल अप्रत्याशित हैं और यहां तक कि यह भी कहेंगे कि अस्वीकार्य हैं। शिकायतें आ रही कि कैसे बैटरीज जो मशीन की थी वो 99% थी और जिन मशीनों की बैटरीज 99% थी, उन मशीनों में नतीजा एक आया, हमें हराने वाला नतीजा आया, और जो मशीनें नहीं, जिनको छेड़ा गया, जिनकी बैटरी 60-70% जो स्वाभाविक है होनी चाहिए थी, उसमें हम जीत रहे हैं हमारे कैंडिडेट। अगर एक लाइन में इसको कहा जाए तो ये तंत्र की जीत है और लोकतंत्र की हार है। हम इसे स्वीकार नहीं कर सकते।
एक विस्तार से जो अलग अलग जिलों से, अलग अलग असेंबली कंस्टिट्यूएंसी से शिकायतें आई हैं, कुछ आज हमने इलेक्शंस कमीशन के सामने रखा था, पर और भी हैं और बड़े गंभीर मुद्दे हैं ईवीएम को लेकर, और जिस तरीके से एक माहौल पैदा करने की प्रयास की गई, दबाव स्थानीय अधिकारियों पर लाया गया।
So as far against the Congress party is concerned, blistering attacks that were made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday while delivering his victory speech at the BJP headquarters. The Prime Minister slammed the Congress for attempts to tarnish the institutions in the country, saying that time and again it is the people of the country which have rejected the Congress.
कांग्रेस एक ऐसा देश बनाना चाहती है जहां लोग अपनी ही विरासत से नफरत करते हो, अपनी राष्ट्रीय संस्थाओं पर शंका करते हो, जिस पर देशवासी गर्व करते हैं, कांग्रेस हर चीज की छवि को दुर्बल करना चाहती है। देश का चुनाव आयोग हो, देश की सेना हो, हमारी पुलिस हो, देश की न्यायपालिका हो, कांग्रेस हर संस्था पर दाग लगाना चाहती है।
Now, questions being raised on autonomous bodies as far as we have seen when it comes to the Congress party, which has already registered its complaint with the poll panel. Now we are getting the details of Naib Singh Saini, who has reached the national capital. They have sought time as far as the meeting with the Prime Minister is concerned. Of course, meeting with the top leadership of the BJP, that is also an expected line, as the BJP for the third time will now be staking claim to form the government in the state of Haryana. Well, Pragya is with us right now. Pragya, agenda now when it comes to the swearing-in ceremony, possible meeting also with the Prime Minister lined up.
Absolutely, and they need to seek time of the Prime Minister as well. Prime Minister would be very glad, and he has been part of swearing-in ceremony of all the chief ministers of BJP ruled state. So Mr. Saini and Vadoli both have arrived at Prime Minister's residence. Maybe likely to other senior leaders, Manohar Lal Khattar may be joining them as well at the Prime Minister's residence, is what we are given to understand. They will be meeting Prime Minister, congratulating each other. They will be thanking Prime Minister for doing campaigning for the BJP. Prime Minister held 4 rallies in 4 different areas of Haryana, and Prime Minister is a very popular figure in Haryana as well. They have, in fact, if you had heard Mr. Saini, he had also, said that it is due to Prime Minister that we have won, that BJP has won Haryana again for the 3rd time. This is a historic win. They might be sharing their anecdotes in the meeting as well, but all that we'll know after speaking to Mr. Saini. After that, Mr. Saini will be having this meeting at Dharmendra Pradhan's residence, who was election in charge of Haryana for the BJP. The meeting is scheduled around noon, and they will be also analyzing and also finalizing the date of swearing-in ceremony. They need to finalize the cabinet also. This is going to be a fresh cabinet, is what we are given to understand. Many fresh faces are going to be inducted. Is also what we are given to understand. Mr. Manohar Lal Khattar has already spoken on record saying that Mr. Saini is going to remain the Chief Minister. That is all clear for the BJP right now and also for Haryana.
Well, keep an eye out on the developments that take place today, as Nyam Singh Saini, soon who would be sworn again as the Chief Minister of Haryana, is in the national capital. With that, we head into a short break. What exactly is now coming about when it comes to the election results and how the BJP and the opposition has fared in Jammu and Kashmir? We'll get you more details after a very short break.